All right, I'm looking to go short here on NASDAQ, approaching the 10:50 to 11:10 a.m. macro. Price has swept overnight buy side, and the annotated inefficiency that's shaded in red above is the 4-hour SIBI, and price is respecting the lower quadrant of it. You can see the bodies are closing right on top of the lower quadrant there. And then seeing that displacement and break lower, I'm going short using this 1-minute SIBI. And I like how the bodies are staying in the lower half here, showing premium sensitivity. And that up close candle, I want to see the bodies respect the opening price and the mean threshold of the body if price returns to that level. You can see that gap forming as well, which is overlaying the change in state of delivery of that bearish order block, the opening price. And I've annotated the consequent encroachment of that down close candle's wick. You can see price working back up to the change in state of delivery. That's permitted. This would be a good place to pyramid as well, but I am not looking to add to my position at the moment. Working back into that 1-minute SIBI used for entry. And here I'm grading the mean threshold of the body of the bearish order block, the up close candle there. And you can see how the bodies are respecting the mean threshold, the midpoint. The body closes on that previous candle above the consequent encroachment of that graded discount wick. The next immediate candle is able to displace right through. So that's what I want to see. That's indicating weakness. I'm reducing risk, moving it to break even now. Seeing that displacement, seeing the candle get below that swing low. Because at this point, I do not want to see a return back to that inefficiency used for entry. Working back to that change in state of delivery once again. But I do want to see the body stay in the lower half of that wick that's been graded. One more time, working back up to the change in state of delivery. And you can see that second up close candle as well, which would be a propulsion block since the body is below mean threshold of the first order block. So from that propulsion block, you should see a strong displacement. Price should propel, as the name suggests, lower. We're seeing that here, getting good displacement right through that swing low. Now just eyeballing, this displacement candle is near the equilibrium of the current dealing range. So I would like to see it being used as a breakaway gap, which is what I'm annotating there. It hasn't formed fully yet, but I would like to see it stay open gap formed near equilibrium, you want to see it suggest strong displacement if you're on side. And since price is weak at the moment, I want to see it break away through the equilibrium and have no problem displacing past it. We're getting a displacement here as well. Price reaching below that sell side swing low, almost there. Now at this point, I'm looking at ES on the top right, and you can see that daily inefficiency on the 5-minute chart that's been graded in the shaded box in blue. So I'm looking at that, and the bodies are unwilling to get through that level. Moreover, we have the 9:30 opening price as well on MNQ, which price is not able to displace through. So I'm keeping that in mind, and we have that tiny little inefficiency. I've annotated that as well. And when the bodies sustain a lower half, which we're getting here, price is able to work below that swing low. Still looking at ES on the top right, seeing where this candle closes in relation to that daily inefficiency. And as you can see, it's having trouble getting through it. So with that in mind, I close my position there manually near the swing low, that pool of sell side formed in the AM session. For a low hanging fruit exit, since I only had one contract, if I had more than one, I would have taken a partial there below that swing low, and then held for the terminus for the remainder. And just an FYI, price was able to displace lower. It retraced to that breakaway gap and then showed premium sensitivity, followed by a strong move lower to the terminus take profit. But regardless, I'm happy with the low-hanging fruit and content with what I was able to capture here. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please leave a like and comment below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.